There's a power within you, one that's always available, and it can truly transform your life. When it comes to anxiety, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, trapped in a cycle of worry and fear. But what if I told you that there's a way out, a way to release yourself from that constant tension? This isn't something complex or out of reach. It's a simple, yet profound, self-help secret that you might not have heard before. You see, healing anxiety doesn't have to be a struggle. It doesn't require you to fight your feelings or suppress them. Instead, it's about understanding and thinking about the power of your own mind and heart. Now, let's talk about anxiety for a moment. Anxiety often shows up as a relentless voice in your head telling you all the things that could go wrong, all the ways life might not turn out the way you hope. But here's what's important: anxiety is not who you are. It's a feeling, an experience, and like any other experience, it can change. The first step to healing anxiety is recognizing that you are not your thoughts. You are the one observing those thoughts. You are far more powerful than the worries that pop up in your mind. How do we begin to shift from anxiety to peace? It starts with the way we speak to ourselves. Our words are powerful, much more powerful than we often realize. The words we choose to focus on, whether spoken aloud or silently in our minds, shape our reality. If you constantly tell yourself, "I'm so anxious," or "I can't handle this," then your mind will believe it. But if you gently start to change those words just a little bit, you can open up space for healing. Try saying, "I am safe," or "I trust the process of life." At first, it might feel strange or even untrue, but keep at it. Speak to yourself with kindness as you would to a dear friend, and notice how it begins to shift the way you feel inside. Another important part of healing anxiety is understanding where it comes from. Often, anxiety is a result of resisting the present moment. We worry about the future, what might happen, or we dwell on the past, what could have been different. But the present moment is where your power lies. Right now, at this very moment, you are safe. Nothing from the future or past can touch you here. This is the space where you can start to relax, breathe, and allow yourself to just be. Whenever you feel anxiety rising, gently remind yourself to return to the present moment. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel your body soften. The present is always here for you, offering peace if you're willing to connect with it. Your body is also a powerful ally in healing anxiety. Sometimes we forget that our minds and bodies are deeply connected. When your mind is anxious, your body responds, it tenses up, your heart races, your breathing becomes shallow. But the beautiful thing is that you can work with your body to help calm your mind. Simply slowing down your breath can have a profound effect on how you feel. Close your eyes for a moment and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a second, and then slowly release it through your mouth. Do this a few times, and notice how your body begins to relax. When your body is calm, it sends a signal to your mind that everything is okay. This is one of the simplest and most effective tools for easing anxiety. Another thing I want you to understand is that it's okay to feel anxious sometimes. There's no need to judge yourself or think that you're doing something wrong because you experience anxiety. We all have moments when life feels overwhelming, and that's completely normal. What's important is how you respond to those moments. You can choose to meet your anxiety with compassion rather than resistance. Instead of saying, "I shouldn't feel this way," try saying, "It's okay to feel what I'm feeling. I am safe." Even when anxious, this softening, this acceptance is a key part of healing. Now, I want you to consider the power of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most healing forces in the universe, and it can do wonders for anxiety. When you focus on what you're grateful for, your mind naturally shifts away from fear and worry. Take a moment each day, even if it's just a minute, to reflect on what you appreciate in your life. It could be something small, like the warmth of the sun on your skin, or something big, like the love of a friend or family member. Gratitude brings you back into the present moment and reminds you of all the good that's already here. The more you practice gratitude, the more you'll notice your anxiety fading, replaced by a sense of peace and contentment. It's also important to note that you don't have to do this alone. Healing is a journey, and it's okay to ask for help along the way. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, who remind you of your own strength. Sometimes simply sharing your feelings with someone who understands can lighten the load and help you see things from a new perspective. Now, be patient with yourself. Healing anxiety is not about a quick fix, it's a process, one that unfolds over time. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. The most important thing is to stay gentle with yourself, to honor where you are in this moment. Each small step you take toward healing is a victory. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, and that healing is happening, even if you can't always see it right away. As you continue on this journey, note to keep returning to your own inner wisdom. The answers you seek are already within you. You have the power to heal, to release the anxiety that's been holding you back. It all starts with a shift in the way you speak to yourself, the way you connect with the present moment, and the way you treat your mind and body with love and care. Keep Keep believing in your ability to heal and watch as your life begins to transform in beautiful ways. Another important aspect of healing anxiety is acknowledging the power of intention. Often we live our lives reacting to the external world, responding to situations as they come, without realizing that we can set the tone for our day with clear, positive intentions. Every morning before you step into the hustle of the day, take a few minutes to set your intentions. Ask yourself, how do I want to feel today, or what kind of experiences do I want to attract? By doing this, you are giving your mind and body a clear direction to follow. You are shifting from a place of reacting to life to one of creating your life. Intentions act like a gentle guide, helping you move through the day with more ease and grace. Instead of letting anxiety dictate your mood and actions, you are choosing to focus on calmness, clarity, and peace. Intentions are powerful because they remind you that you have a say in how you experience life. You may not be able to control everything that happens, but you can always choose how you respond. This simple shift can be incredibly liberating when dealing with anxiety. The next time you feel that familiar wave of nervousness rising, pause for a moment and return to the intentions you set for yourself. Are you aiming for peace, for clarity, for patience? Let your intention be the anchor that brings you back to center, even in the midst of a storm. It's also essential to nourish yourself with positive influences. Just like we carefully choose the food we eat to nourish our bodies, we must also be mindful of the thoughts, media, and people we allow into our mental space. Take a moment to evaluate your environment. What are you feeding your mind on a daily basis? If you're constantly surrounded by negative news, critical people, or self-defeating thoughts, your anxiety will only be fueled. Instead, seek out positive, uplifting messages. This could mean listening to a podcast that inspires you, reading a book that soothes your soul, or spending time with people who bring joy and positivity into your life. Note, you have the choice to shape your mental environment, and this choice plays a significant role in healing anxiety. Creativity is another incredible outlet for releasing anxiety. Whether it's painting, writing, dancing, or even gardening, allowing yourself to express your inner world through creativity can be deeply healing. Creativity helps to shift your focus away from worry and into a state of flow, where time seems to disappear and you're fully present in the moment. You don't have to be a professional artist to benefit from creative expression. The act of creating something from nothing, of channeling your emotions into a tangible form, can be incredibly therapeutic. It's not about the final product, but rather about the process of letting go, releasing the tension, and giving yourself permission to play, explore, and feel free. Now, as we reach the end of our time together, I want to thank you for taking this step toward healing anxiety. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth, and the fact that you've taken the time to explore these ideas shows how much you care about your well-being. If you found these insights helpful, it would mean so much to share this message with others who might need it. A simple way to support this work is to like this video. Just one click can help spread a message of healing and hope to so many more people out there. If you'd like to stay connected and continue receiving insights like these, subscribing to the channel will ensure you never miss a new video. It's an easy way to keep learning and growing in a supportive space. Also, if you know someone who's struggling with anxiety or could benefit from this content, feel free to share this video with them. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positive change, helping others to heal and grow as well. For those of you who've been following along, your support is invaluable. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It's a simple way to stay engaged, and it helps keep this work alive. Plus, you'll be notified whenever new content is released, so you can continue deepening your understanding. Lastly, I encourage you to take a moment and reflect on what resonated with you the most. If something stood out or made a difference in your perspective, leave a comment below. It's a great way to engage with the content, and your thoughts could inspire others who read them. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to ensure we continue this journey together.